important. I don't know why you don't know that. A lot of people find bingo very, very important.
I found it really stressful to play.
All right. Well, welcome everyone to Barre Beat, streaming live to 802 Scoop from the Inside Scoop Studios, Main Street, Barre, Vermont. My name is Michael Booten, and my co-host is Liam Hogan from Hogan Group LLC. Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
Talking about the bingo players.
The bingo players at the Canadian Club. I went there. It was a St. Monica's fundraiser thing. I was coerced to go after I went to the store.
Coerced?
Coerced by my coworkers. They said, come play bingo. So I did.
I'm just going to say that, you probably should appreciate the fact that they coerced you to go. And people that play bingo are really serious about bingo.
They really are. I got a very good look at the importance of bingo. And I got invited to play every Thursday night.
Are you going to go again?
I don't know.
You don't know?
I don't know.
Hey, ready? Let there be light.
Accent lighting.
Accent lighting. Ta-da!
There you
go. All right.
Yeah,
well,
bingo at the Canadian Club.
So,
Super fun.
So it was for charity for.
I believe it was St. Monica's. They were doing something for. I don't know. I just went. I bought food and ate it and played bingo. Then I left because I forgot I had.
Begrudgingly.
I forgot I had mozzarella cheese and cream cheese in the car, and it was in the hot car.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's all right. I made buffalo chicken dip.
With the hot melted cheese?
I was gonna melt it anyway.
It just doesn't feel as good when it's like that.
No, it doesn't. It feels actually kind of wrong.
It does.
It feels a little, oily and it's weird.
That's gross. So Legendary, instead of having warm cheese, you can go up and get a different type of dairy product at Legendary Maple and Ice Cream. They're now open for the 2026 season from 1 a.m. I'm sorry, not 1 a.m. 1 p.m. to 7 p.m. Monday through Sunday. So hours will increase as they move forward. And every time I've gone up there twice now, and they're closed at 7, but that line is still churning. I feel bad. I come like a little bit, around 7, and then I just look at the line and I'm like, can't wait. Because it's usually pretty long. Have you been there? You've been there, right?
Williamstown?
Yeah.
The one right
next to Pumpkin Pantry.
Connected to the Pumpkin Pantry? Yeah, I've been there a couple times.
Best ice cream ever?
I don't know. I hear that Ben & Jerry's place is pretty good.
I got into trouble with the Ben & Jerry's crowd, so I'm not touching that.
Oh, no.
This Sunday, or tomorrow, we're going to warm and light wind of 73 degree high. So it's going to be nice and sunny.
Tomorrow's going to be beautiful. Liam turns 28 tomorrow.
Oh, you turned 28. Congratulations. Happy birthday. 28 years old.
Yeah.
I think I have shoes that old. Tuesday, 74 degrees, warm and breezy. Wednesday, scattered showers, especially in the PM, 68 degrees. And then Thursday, we're getting soaking rain possible, 51 degrees. And then Friday, chilly with showers, 44 degrees. And then Saturday, 47 degrees, chilly with showers. And then possible showers on Sunday, 51 degrees. And then Monday, we're starting to get mostly cloudy. And Tuesday will be a spot shower, apparently. So,
I like a good rain.
Well, we need the rain.
Right.
We're kind of in a drought, which for folks that don't know, there is a burning ban currently in effect in Barre City. Until further notice, outside fires are not permitted to ensure community safety. For more information, please call 802-476-0254, extension 6. But yeah, there is a burn ban in effect, so don't be burning anything.
Nice soaking rain. It's nice.
Yeah.
Especially if it's a little chilly. I like that.
And it's getting to where you need your air conditioner. So make sure you go down to Yipes to get yourself a car starter,
Yep.
and you can start your air conditioner.
Yep. I did that a couple times this week.
Your air conditioner?
Yep. Broke out the air conditioner.
Yep. I'm pretty excited that, it's getting close to VASA season,
Yep.
which Vermont ATV something, I don't know, whatever. VASA, where I'm going to be able to drive my four-wheeler around. I can't wait. Good evening, Jasmine. All right. So no city council, no school board. Certainly we'll touch again on the budget, letting folks know that the budget vote is on May 12th. And let me double check that. Did I say that right? Is it May 12th? Yeah, May 12th. Barre City voting will be at the auditorium, and the town voting will be at the Barrytown Elementary School. The ballot item for the school, do you know what it is for the town? No?
No. But I do plan to vote.
Failing. Well, I'll just tell you, Tracy
Yeah.
Enos, right? She's the one running for select board, and Bob Nelson. That's all you need to know. Those two names. They'll be great select.
The same Nelson down here on Main Street?
Yeah. Huh. Yeah. Bob Nelson is a select board member. The budget that you're going to be voting on for the school is 2.73% budget increase. Of course, because of our lovely foundation, or not our foundation, but our lovely funding formula in the state of Vermont, you'll probably see about $150 to $200 increase on your taxes per $100,000. Postcards went out. I've already made my comments about the postcards. Not going to make comments again. Awful. Should not have sent those out like that. But nevertheless, you're looking at a 2.73%.
Did you get a postcard?
I have not gotten a postcard, because if I got it, I would post it online and complain about it. But that being said, the budget, I know a lot of people talk about, it needs to be lower. We need to lower our tax rate. But the thing that you got to understand is that in order to get a 0% increase in your taxes for education spending, you're looking at about $5 million worth of reductions in the school budget. So you may be fine with that, but I'm just letting you know that is about what you would have to cut out of that school budget to get a 0%, about $5 million. And that's not chump change. That's
Right.
a lot of money.
That's a lot of money, yeah.
That's a lot of money. And, people will say, well, take it out of this, or this.
Right.
But that's not how it works. The superintendent is the one that makes the decisions, or the board does. And the board, and Cliff Lewis says programs, and it would have an impact on programs if we wanted to do that. So just think about that as you're going into the ballot box. What do you want to, how you want to vote on that? It's not simple. We need to modify the funding structure, and then we won't have this problem anymore. Well, we'll still have problem with tax increases, because
Right.
everything goes up. You know
Yeah.
how it is. But it won't go up significantly high like it's been going up,
That's good.
because the funding formula sucks.
Well, you're working on it, right?
Kind of. I would say that I'm working on it. But it didn't go anywhere. The House passed out what it passed out, which is a, Act 46 2.0, and that's not going to do any good. So there's that. Cliff says the town used to have a say, if I remember this. So the town does have a say. and so doesn't the city. If the budget's voted down, they'll have to go back to the drawing board and, modify it. My guess is they would come back with a lower budget, but maybe they wouldn't, right? Like, maybe they'll say, well, looks like people want more, which is, it is what it is. And Tricia says, it definitely didn't go towards the roads. I'm not sure what that means, but, I'm not going to disagree with the whole roads thing. We definitely, we need some roads, roads fixing.
There were some feisty people in the Barre resident chat about potholes. I was like, man.
Kidding. So, and again, we'll talk about the road. I made the comment that that's in Barre Town last week, and technically, that particular speed bump that you have up by Hannaford's that you love so much.
The crater that's increasing in size.
I drove by it. I didn't see it.
Maybe they filled it again. They keep trying to fill it, but it never works.
Oh, well, I drove by. I didn't see a crater up there. Nevertheless, it is the state's job to do that portion, not Barre Town's.
Oh, good.
So it's not on Barre Town.
We can let Barre Town off the hook.
The side roads are what's, responsibility of the municipalities. But those main routes are supposed to be done by the state. And, it's my understanding that the transportation fund has been looted by the education fund multiple years in a row.
Wow.
I might be wrong on that. I'm pretty sure I heard that somewhere, though. Could be wrong. Tricia says, tear the pavement up and make them all dirt roads. They seem to be better maintained in towns that pay less taxes.
She's not wrong there.
I mean, you could do that. I actually thought about that myself. It's probably not the best.
If you watched last week, we bring the cobblestones back.
Yeah.
We tear up the pavement and bring the cobblestones.
Anyway, so this morning at 10 a.m., Barre City Fire Department was dispatched to a reported vehicle fire at the Beverage Baron.
I heard there was kids inside, and people standing there got them out before.
Yep. Upon arrival, crews found a vehicle parked approximately 4 feet from the structure within the passenger compartment, heavily involved in a fire. Firefighters acted quickly and were able to extinguish the fire before it spread to the nearby building. During the investigation, it was determined that at the time the fire started, 2 children were secured in child restraint seats inside the vehicle. Thankfully, 2 bystanders noticed the smoke coming from the vehicle and immediately took action, entering the vehicle and safely removing the 4- and 7-year-old children from the back seat. Their quick and decisive actions likely prevented serious, potentially life-threatening injuries. The Barre City Fire Department cleared the scene at 10:46 a.m. Tricia asked, how did it start? I don't know, but whoever the bystanders were, you're amazing. You could have saved that, more than likely saved those children's lives. And don't know who you are, but you deserve a hero award, that's for sure.
Yeah, definitely. I don't know if we give those out, but
we don't, but
you
know what? The mayor should do a proclamation the next council meeting. Tricia asked, who was the driver who left the kids in the car? I don't know, and I don't know the circumstances. It could have been, I'm not gonna say anything because I don't know. And, I don't know the circumstance. I don't know how cold it was. I don't know how warm it was, whether the windows were up, whether the windows were down. Wouldn't be able to tell you that. And without knowing that information, probably shouldn't really speculate too much because we don't want to, make any accusations. But that being said, the bystanders, they're amazing. So
Definitely.
all right. Lawmakers heading towards the end of the session with major uncertainty around education funding and a possible government shutdown. Tensions are rising as House, Senate, and governor remain far apart on how to handle the budget, particularly when it comes to property taxes and school spending. Concerns are also growing about what happens if no agreement is reached, with real possibility that parts of the state government could temporarily shut down. Meanwhile, education continues to dominate the conversation with fears that the current system is financially unstable. I find it kind of funny that it says fears that it's financially unstable. There is no fear. It is financially unstable. I don't know which article that came from, but it's financially unstable.
It's
It's insane. Phil Scott's been pretty clear.
yeah.
Give me something I can sign, or else I won't.
Yeah.
And I will veto.
I'm gonna keep you in Montpelier until it happens.
Yeah, and he's got the votes, so just give him what he wants. I got into an argument with someone on my campaign page over whether or not consolidation is good, and the comment that I made about healthcare, which, again, the purpose of the comment was solely to say that education spending and education costs in the state of Vermont are not high solely because of healthcare,
Right.
which has been a narrative that I've heard recently, and it's just not true. I mean, the fact is that we have like one of the lowest student to staff ratio in the United States. That plays a role, and we have a lot of rural schools. That plays a role as well. I keep saying pays because, costs. And we do have really good compensation packages for healthcare. There's no doubt about that. But still, there's other things that cause that extremely expensive education spending.
Yeah.
Either way, fix it or
Don't.
and we're in session for the next. Governor Scott will veto. So the question is will he veto the budget and shut down the government?
Over it.
That'll be interesting to see. How serious is he about getting a bill that's going to be good? To be continued.
Want to be a fly on that wall.
It's a lot of fun. The Chittenden County State's Attorney, Sarah George, has decided not to file charges against protesters involved in the demonstration during an ICE-related raid in South Burlington. That's the one that was on Dorset Street.
Yeah.
The decision comes after reviewing the circumstances and determining that pursuing charges was not appropriate under the law. The situation has sparked a debate about how protests are handled and where the line is drawn between lawful demonstration and interference. It also highlights ongoing tensions around immigration enforcement in Vermont. Did you watch the video? You must have watched the video.
I watched a couple of them.
With the commissioner, what's her name? Commissioner for Public Safety. You're like, I don't know.
I don't know. You'd know better than I would.
Oh man, Morrison. Commissioner Morrison, that's who it was. She was like, hey, now we know that Sarah George is an activist before she's an attorney general. Okay.
Right.
Or a state's attorney, not attorney general. And she was like, she just like laid it out there when she said it. She's like, hey, now we know. We're glad that we know, so we can move forward with that information. I'm like, oh, dang. I will say, I wish she would run. She would be a phenomenal governor.
Yeah.
I would love to see her as governor. She is just like, she just,
Lazy.
that's
Yeah.
it. Just lets it out there. Any comments on that? No? You don't want to get into trouble?
No, I mean um, the lawful and unlawful protests. I'll be interesting to see what they decide to do there.
Oh no, they're not prosecuting any of them.
Right? Isn't there a debate between where they should intervene in a protest?
Oh,
That
well,
part.
I
Right.
mean, I think it's a conversation that they're going to have, but
Yeah.
I mean, Sarah George has decided not to
to,
prosecute. So, is there any point of arresting people?
True.
Maybe you shouldn't cross the line.
Maybe not. I don't cross any lines. I stay between the lines,
Do you?
and I just go to work.
A bill aimed at reducing pollution from road salt is on the brink of a veto as disagreements continue over liability protections and how the program would work. Supporters say that the measure would help protect Vermont's waterways by encouraging better salt practices. However, critics argue that it doesn't go far enough to shield municipalities, and contractors from lawsuits, with the governor signaling concerns the bill's future remains uncertain. It's probably going to get vetoed. That's another one that's going to get vetoed. I mean, we did a House vote on that, and it was like 60 no's. Like, it is so frustrating. Like, when I spoke to VLCT, which is the Vermont Leagues of Cities and Towns, and I tried to get an amendment on there to add that liability cap, and the legislature was not having any of it. It failed, and it is what it is. They want the liability cap, and so doesn't private businesses. So for folks that don't know what this does, this bill, it's designed to make you use less salt. So when you're salting the roads, salting the driveway, or a commercial salter is supposed to put down less salt, and a municipal salter is supposed to put down less salt, so that we can have cleaner water. Granted, our water in the state of Vermont is pretty damn clean. In fact, we're very low on our salt, chloride in our system, or not chloride, but maybe it is chloride. Yeah, it is. Wait a minute. Is it? Don't you know this? Aren't you supposed to be like
I thought salt was sodium.
sodium chloride?
Maybe that's it.
Either way, it's supposed to reduce the chemicals in the water. But we already have a low level of chemicals, so it's not really needed.
Right.
And plus, no municipalities saying, "Oh, I've got lots of salt. I'm going to throw it out there."
And
No, all the municipalities don't want to put more salt on the road
Right.
because it costs money.
Didn't we just go through a big salt shortage?
Oh, we did.
Yep.
We did go through the great salt shortage of 2025, right?
We could just go to sand.
Could. That'd be really great for our water, stormwater
You don't like
systems.
crunchy water?
I'm more worried about it building up in our stormwater systems.
Oh.
That's a
Well,
bad
that's
thing.
true. Yeah.
I'm just going to say that's a bad thing. Just so you know.
Yeah.
Super bad.
Because the salt just melts or whatever.
Yeah, that it dissolves in water, whereas the sand does not.
No.
Yeah. I will say that it was very interesting. Like, the bill died last year as well, which was strange. I was going to offer the amendment on the bill last year, and then that one died. I'm not going to take credit, but it is suspicious.
Yeah.
But that bill did not make it out. And then this year, I was able to put the amendment on it, but it did not pass the committees of jurisdiction.
Oh man.
Can't say I'm not doing anything.
You definitely can't.
Can't. I mean, I'm not able to break through the Democratic stronghold, but whatever. It is what it is. I can only do what I can do.
Right. Keep sliding amendments.
Keep sliding those amendments. Maybe one will get through.
Yeah.
Come on. I mean, like the youthful offender law amendment that I put through. Are you telling me that DCF has said, hey, we can't handle this, but yet we're just going to keep on going and we want the youthful offenders? Sorry, but you should be tried as an adult. If you're, 18, 19 years old, 20, I mean, the raise the age thing, which is the youthful offender law, is absolutely ridiculous. It's, the law says that you automatically are treated as an adult.
Right.
Or as a child. But if you got rid of the raise the age thing, it would still allow the courts to determine that,
Right.
but it's not automatic. And, that's fine, whatever. Who cares about criminal activity?
Nobody.
Let the guy that breaks into the cars break into all the cars, let him do that.
Yeah.
It's okay.
It is.
It's great. It's great. It's great.
That's what he's chosen to do.
It is.
That's his career.
It's his career.
That's
it's his career choice.
That's what he wanted to do with his life.
Yeah.
So it's fine.
So it's all great. We
is.
should just allow that stuff to happen
Yep.
because, makes everybody feel real happy.
Super happy.
Super happy. It's ridiculous. Ridiculous. Jail that son of a bitch.
Hopefully he's not listening.
I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. You're breaking into people's car, you should go to jail.
Yep.
Okay? I don't care if you're like 18, 19, 20 years old, you should go to jail because you're making people's lives miserable and you shouldn't be treated as a kid. If you're still in school, I can understand the, being treated as a kid.
Just turning 18 and you're still in high school for sure.
Yeah. But, beyond that, dude.
Grow up.
Yeah. Grow up and get a job,
Get a job.
go to work instead of breaking into people's freaking cars. Loser. Women are playing an increasingly prominent role in Vermont's whiskey industry, both as consumers and as leaders in production. I didn't write this. At Whistle Pig Whiskey, female distillers and blenders are helping shape the direction and flavor of the brand. Shift reflects broader trends in the industry where more women are entering traditionally male-dominated spaces. It's also changing how whiskey is marketed and who is being made for it. Or wait, who it's being made for.
There you go.
Yeah, sorry about that. I mean, I specifically pulled this one into
Yeah,
our conversation because I know that you like alcohol.
I do. It makes life tolerable.
For you and Barb,
Right.
you enjoy your alcohol,
We enjoy our beers.
your beers. Well, this is whiskey, so you're not hard liquor.
Sometimes.
Sometimes. Do
It's
you
gotta
drink
be
whiskey?
Sometimes.
Sometimes.
But it's got to be quite a weekend.
I used to be SoCo. It was a SoCo.
Yeah.
Southern Comfort was my drink of choice before I was 18.
Yeah. But no, I think that's good. I actually, that's cool that they're getting into the distillery and all that. What was I going to say? Oh, and
That you want whiskey?
right. Yes, please. No, more women are getting into that field, and I was going to say I know exactly how that feels because I got the job at Kwasnik, and the amount of comments I get every day that a guy is sitting at a reception desk kind of is funny.
Really?
Yep.
Surprised that people are thinking that, but
Yeah. Just a weird stereotype I've been dealing with, so I
Oh.
kind of.
so I'm not involved in the alcohol realm, so I
No.
wouldn't know if this is like a predominantly male.
I
but-
didn't. I guess I didn't think of it like that either. I thought
Yeah.
women made liquor. They can drink it, so why can't you make it?
I mean,
Kind of weird.
who was the creator of Zima?
I don't know.
It was such an old reference. Moving on.
Yeah, we could get into trouble with that one. We
Yeah.
should.
Vermont, it's not going to be,
Ben and Jerry's all over again.
yeah, it's not going to be used to buy whiskey?
What?
SNAP benefits cards.
Yeah.
Vermont is considering a proposal to restrict, well, you can't
Anyway.
buy alcohol anyway.
Right. You can only buy healthy food.
Yeah, no, that's not true yet. Vermont is considering a proposal to restrict SNAP benefits from being used on items like soda, but the idea is already facing strong pushback. Governor Phil Scott says that the goal is to promote healthier choices, though details are still being developed. Meanwhile, lawmakers and advocates argue that the policy would be confusing, ineffective, and unfair to low-income families. The debate is quickly turning into a broader argument about personal choice, food access, and the role of government.
I get it.
Do you?
I mean, yeah.
So, here's the issue, right? Like, we talk about the role of government. So, is the role of government to feed you?
No, but
So, if the
you're-
role of the government is feeding you, right? If the government is doing that, they have the right to determine what you are eating.
right, and that kind of plays into what I was going to say, which is if you're using their money to buy food, then I guess,
Yeah.
But-
Think about this. If
I just can't see restricting any soda. Like maybe restrict you can buy, a certain amount of
who
soda.
needs to drink soda?
Well,
Is there some sort of like health issue that you need a soda for?
I don't think
Ginger ale, maybe
Maybe.
for an upset stomach,
Yeah.
but
Well, and there you
know,
go. So you're low income. You can't go buy your kid a ginger ale because we just said no soda with your EBT card.
but you could buy like some
Ginger.
sort of ginger product.
Right. You can go buy ginger and make your own.
Yeah,
I guess I don't know.
I'm sorry. I'm thinking that
I'm all for the healthier choices though, but I just, yeah, strange.
it's supplemental nutrition.
Right.
So how nutritious is soda?
I don't know.
You don't know?
Probably not very.
No, it's not. It's not very at all.
I know Powerade does something for you though.
Oh yeah. What's the ingredients on there, sir? Can you read that for me?
It's not soda.
That's okay.
Water.
Ooh, water. So that's nutritious.
Yep. High fructose corn syrup.
Ooh, that's great.
0.5% of citric acid.
Okay.
Electrolytes.
Oh, what
Salt
are
and sodium.
electrolytes? What are electrolytes?
I don't know. They're good for you though. Potassium phosphate. Vitamins B12 and C.
Keep on going.
Calcium disodium.
Keep on going.
Oh, red 40 and blue 1. That's probably how
That's
they make
it?
it blue. Yeah.
Oh wow, that's actually pretty light on the ingredients there. I was expecting you to say mesothelioma or something.
Nope, no mesothelioma in this bottle. Isn't that
yeah,
like a horrible disease?
that is a horrible disease.
I see it on CNN all the time.
Do you? I see it on like if you have gotten mesothelioma.
If you got mesothelioma, and then it shows like a book. Yeah, I'm like, wow.
Gotta love those trial lawyers.
Whew.
Yeah, I'm
not sure about that one.
You're not sure about it?
Yeah.
I don't know. If you drop acid, the state plans to make all the sense. I mean, that's a valid point. I mean, if you're dropping acid, it all makes sense. Pressure is building in Montpelier to reform Vermont's land use laws, particularly Act 250, as farmers and business owners say the system is too costly and difficult to navigate. Critics argue that the permitting process is overly complex, open to abuse, and slows down much-needed housing and economic development. Lawmakers are now reconsidering parts of Act 181, including the controversial road rule and Tier 3 provisions. Governor Phil Scott and others say simply rolling back things isn't enough. Broader reform is needed to make building easier and more affordable. Did you happen to watch the video that Morgan Gold did? No? It was actually pretty good. I highly recommend it.
Morgan is, though.
You do?
I don't.
Oh, he owns a farm in Peacham.
Yeah.
And he was down at the State House doing some video recording of Act 181 stuff. And you could see my fat butt moving, fat waddling as I walk through the halls. It's great. I just love the way that I walk. It's like, so I'm ugly fat. Can't help it. But, it was talking about like the issue with the road rule is you think about this. You own like a whole bunch of property and you want to go, 800 feet up the road, right, and you want to build a cabin up there. Well, then you're subject to Act 250. And once you're subject to Act 250, the only people that can get through Act 250 are people with money. And guess what?
Nobody has any money.
If they want to get through it, they will.
Right.
So it becomes a huge equity issue. Right. And like, Governor Scott knew that when he vetoed Act 181. Every single one of those people that voted for Act 181 should be fearful that they're going to lose their job. Joe Edson is asking what's happening with the old Soups and Greens property. I don't know if there is anything happening with it. The last I knew, it's just sitting there. They haven't done anything yet. But if they are doing something, I'm sure somebody will tell me. And I'll let you know if I do hear anything. Sorry.
That was a great place. I like Soups and Greens.
You did?
Yeah.
It's been a long time since I've been there. Of course, they've been kind of closed. So I was there just a couple weeks ago. I was looking at it. I went inside. It was like completely stripped out. I mean, completely empty. Potential federal reclassification of marijuana could give Vermont's medical cannabis market a major boost. By easing federal restrictions, this must make you really happy. The change would make it easier for businesses to operate, access banking, and expand services. Supporters say that it could strengthen the medical system and improve patient access, while also helping struggling operators. But there are still questions about how quickly the changes would take effect and what it would mean for the broader cannabis industry. So you know all about this. So tell me what you know about this cannabis stuff.
I don't know anything about it.
You don't know anything about it?
No.
You're a big drinker, not a big pot smoker, huh?
Not at all.
Not at all?
Nope.
Somebody just honked their horn.
Yeah. I always wait for the crash after. Honk.
I mean, this industry is highly regulated. It was so forced. It was so forced.
No pun intended.
No pun intended. No, no, no.
Yeah, I don't know much about it. I know
No.
it smells really bad.
Yeah, it does. It stinks.
Yeah.
It smells like
I hate it.
skunk ass.
Yep. Exactly. Yeah, I don't like it.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of marijuana. I know that a lot of people like it. I get it.
And I know it helps people.
Oh, yeah.
Medically, I know it.
It just, to me, I think it smells bad.
Yep.
I
It
would-
stinks. I can't.
I'd rather smell onions. I just,
Yeah, onions
actually
and garlic. I'd rather smell.
yeah. It gives me headaches.
Rather smell dog poo, honestly.
I don't know.
Yeah. I
Might be smoking something there. Lawmakers are moving to clear up confusion around Vermont's no trespassing posting rules after a backlash over how often landlord owners must update their signs. A new bill, H 732, would allow property owners to post their land once and simply renew the registration with their town clerk each year. The change comes after concerns that the previous interpretation would force people to repost signs every winter, creating an unnecessary burden. The goal isn't to change land access policy, but to make the rules clearer and more practical for everyone involved.
just saw something on Facebook about this.
Well, at least it's not the whole painting the tree purple thing,
That's true.
which a lot of people have not been overly thrilled with.
I haven't seen any purple trees.
No.
Something right out of the Lorax.
So you're not a hunter, right?
Nope.
No. So this has no effect on you. Do you even fish?
Sometimes. I think fishing is a lot like golfing. It's like watching grass grow or paint dry.
I'm not going to disagree with you. I'm not a big fisher. I'm not a big hunter either. However, I do believe that it's part of Vermont's traditions. And people that are hunting, the way that Vermont's rules are is that if it's not posted, you can go on their property and you can hunt.
Right? Isn't that called like the free roam
Yeah, something like that.
roam rule or something? I don't know.
Something like that. I'm not sure what it's called, but you know, that's something that we should absolutely maintain in the state of Vermont. And you know, the whole it's like a really tough issue, you know, with the whole posting, because some people have really large lands,
Right.
and you know, do they want to every year walk the land? You know, I think maybe every 2 years would probably be better.
Yeah.
Or even, I would even do 5 years, but to post and then have to post it and it just sits there, it would give hunters a, like, well, is it posted or is it not? Who are they going to check with? Because when you're out there hunting, it's not like you're going to be like, ring, 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 ring. Hey, is this posted? That's not happening. It ain't happening. It's not like hunters have an app, like, you know.
Right. You can go look.
Yeah. So it has to have some sort of date on there. And, you know, that's my opinion.
Yeah.
So I don't know if that's going to go anywhere. Bert Saldy's listening, so he can chime in and let me know what he thinks about that. I can already tell you what he thinks about that. He thinks it's BS. I'm almost positive he thinks that's BS. And if I wanted to trigger him, I would say the purple paint. But the question is, you know, do you do it every year or every 5 years? Either way, I think there has to be a clear date on the board.
Yeah.
So Cabe Fuller says ONX Hunt is an app we use. So maybe there is an app.
Yeah.
I take back, see, I don't know anything about hunting. But either way, I think that, this could make it more difficult for people to hunt.
Yeah.
And certainly would kind of add some not, haziness to the current clear policy. It shows landowners and property lines pretty accurately, but I don't think it probably shows who allows you to go on their property, which I don't, what was the rule that you called?
Isn't it it's funny, I saw something on Facebook about the same thing. The free roam rule.
Yeah,
It's not
we
posted.
should protect that.
Yeah.
We should protect that. I know that some people won't like it, but if you don't like the free roam rule, post your land.
Right. Which is what people do anyway.
Yeah. A 49-year-old Groton man. Oh, no, I actually messed this one up. I was going to talk about that, but I don't want to talk about that
Right.
because I messed up the name and I can't remember the name.
Don't want to get you canceled again.
No. There was a Groton guy that got assaulted. He was like a white supremacist.
Oh.
And in Groton,
Wow.
he had like the tats and everything else. Yeah. Right. Vermont Sci-Fi, Fantasy, and Horror Expo returned to Champlain Valley Exposition, bringing fans of comics, movies, and pop culture together for a weekend event.
Wow.
Organizers say the expo will featured celebrity guests, vendors, cosplay, and interactive experiences for attendees of all ages. The event continues to grow in popularity, drawing people from across the region. It's being billed as a fun, family-friendly celebration of fandom in Vermont. Did you go?
No.
What was that comment?
I don't go to those things.
Why not?
Because too many people, and I'd rather just stay home and eat food and hang out.
But it's like, I wish I had known this earlier, because I would have absolutely tried to make it up there.
Really?
Yeah.
What are you a fan of? What TV shows does Michael watch?
Michael likes Star Trek.
Okay.
Okay. And I like watching people being dressed up in funny cosplay. I like Dungeons and Dragons.
Okay.
I like Star Wars. I do like Doctor Who prior to the crazy stuff that they started doing. Was it Matt? Who's the doctor there? The 11th Doctor, I think.
Yeah.
Matt something. Matt.
Can't remember his last name.
Yeah, I can't remember. He played in The Crown. He also played in Game of Thrones.
Yep.
Fire and Ice or whatever it was. It wasn't Fire and Ice. It was the last one. And you don't know any of this stuff. You
Didn't
don't
know
like
you're such
Game
a
of
movie
Thrones?
fan.
What do you do? What do you do?
I listen to podcasts.
Just listen to podcasts?
Yeah. I'm not really a big TV guy. I watch some movies. I watch a lot of cooking shows.
This is not even TV. This is like fun. Have you ever played Dungeons and Dragons?
No. Isn't that like a mind game?
I don't. I don't know what to say. It would have been fun to go up there and watch that, and I would have honestly. I totally would have LARPed.
LARPed?
LARPed. Do you know what LARPing is?
No.
That's where you dress up and play the part.
Oh.
Like I could be a big fat wizard. It would be amazing.
Oh my God.
Eagle Scouts from across Vermont were recognized at the State House for achieving the highest rank in Boy Scouts of America. Oh wait, is it Boy Scouts or is it Scouts?
I think it's Boy Scouts.
Is it Boy Scouts now?
I think so. It's been Boy Scouts since I was
Well,
in it.
no, they changed it to Scouting. Scouts. I don't know. Lawmakers and officials praised the Scouts for their leadership community service and dedication required to earn the honor. The ceremony highlighted the significant projects each scout completed to benefit their communities. It also served as a moment to celebrate the impact of these young leaders that are having across the state. Were you in Boy Scouts?
A little bit.
A little bit?
Yep.
So you didn't get your Eagle Scout?
No. Are you an Eagle Scout?
No,
No.
I didn't. I was a Weeblo.
Weeblo.
Weeblo. And a Cub, it was Cub, I think Cub Scouts. I was in Cub Scouts, and I made it, and I think the last thing was Weeblo, which sounds really funny now that I'm saying it. So I'm wondering if I'm saying it wrong.
Maybe. No, I didn't get Eagle Scout.
You didn't get Eagle Scout? How many years did you do?
Like half of one.
Oh, I had more than you.
Yeah.
I mean, not significantly more than you. I actually went to a campground with Don Koch.
Oh.
And I didn't know it until he was going through my campaign page,
Yep.
and he saw a picture of me and him. Or wait, it was on my campaign page. So I think it was a picture of me and him. And it was
That's
quite
pretty cool.
interesting. Yeah, we talked about it, and it was kind of funny. That was not a good year.
No.
No, because I don't like showering with people,
Oh.
and I've been that way all my life.
Yeah.
Like, I don't shower with people. I don't like spending time in the bathroom with other people. Like, I like my personal space. And in that particular campground, there was only communal showers.
Oh, that must have been.
It was awful. So when I showered with my swimming trunks on, because
Yeah.
I just, I didn't want to have anything to do with that, and yeah, that was not a good year.
No.
Not fun. But yeah, Eagle Scouts. Those
Right.
are like good citizens right there.
Right. Those are like, yeah. Don't you have to like do a whole bunch of stuff before you can be an Eagle Scout? You
Yeah.
have to like,
Like a lot of stuff. Hence the reason why they were recognized.
right.
I
And
mean,
aren't there
it's-
only like a few of them?
Yeah, there's very few. Although I think there was 40 or 14 or something like that. I don't remember. Either way,
You have to,
that's a high honor.
right. You have to like build a house or something, I think. I don't know.
I don't know if that's true. Historic Brookfield Floating Bridge is now open for the season, marking a sure sign that spring has arrived in Vermont. State officials announced the reopening after completing seasonal maintenance to ensure the bridge is safe for travel. The one-of-a-kind floating structure connects parts of the town of Brookfield and draws visitors every year. It returns as both a practical, its return is both in practical reopening and local traditional event that people look forward to. And it crosses over Sunset Lake. You know where that is, right?
Yeah. You can get an ice cream, go over the floating bridge.
Yeah. But you know what's really sad? Like, you probably don't remember it the way that I remember it.
Probably not,
No.
because you're kind of old.
So the way that I remember it was when a car went over it,
Yeah.
it sunk
Oh.
and the water would gush up. It was so awesome. And the wood planks were all like slimy. That was good days. Those were good days. It's so sad that that's not the case anymore. You drive across it, it doesn't move. It's like, it's boring. It's not
I
like
definitely
what it
don't want a
was.
bridge to move if I'm driving across it.
It was great though. You would get your tires all washed.
Oh.
You don't think that's amazing?
Sure. Sounds scary.
You're such a wimp. So disappointing. Somebody pop in the comments, tell me and say that it was awesome when it was like that. It was awesome. That's what I want to see. I want to see the comments saying that it was awesome like that. And as you talk about me getting older, Vermont's aging population could lead to a significant increase in estate tax revenue for the state.
Good job, Michael.
Yeah, well, not me.
Stop getting
According
old.
to new projections, officials say as more wealth is transferred in the coming years, the state stands to collect more from estates that meet the taxable threshold. While that could provide a financial boost, it also reflects the demographic challenges tied to the older population. The issue is raising questions about long-term fiscal planning and economic sustainability. I'm not gonna lie, the whole estate tax feels gross. Kurt Doyle says it was amazing, by the way, and he's right. The state tax, estate tax. Like, you die and you're taxed for dying.
Yeah. Gotta get our money.
It's wrong. Only 12 states have that tax. It's double taxation.
Yeah.
And it disproportionately hurts people like farmers because their property values with the farm is like super high.
Yeah.
But it's not realized gain. But if you have a farm that's worth $5 million, you might be making like $30,000 annually on it.
Right.
But the property is worth $5 million. You're going to get taxed 16%.
Ouch.
Yeah, that's ridiculous. Bert Saldy says the floating bridge back in the day was awesome, period. It's not the same at all. And he's right. You going to get hit with an estate tax when you die?
Probably. But the good thing is I'll be dead, so I don't have to know.
Because that's just wonderful.
Yeah. I'll be in the ground.
Who cares about anything once I'm dead?
Right.
It's like super awesome for your fellow man.
Who
Or your
cares?
inheritance.
Yeah. Just deal with it and go to work.
A cleanup effort along Burlington's waterfront uncovered just how extensive the area's homeless encampments have become, highlighting the depth of the crisis. Crews working in Burlington waterfront removed large amounts of trash and debris left behind. Officials and outreach groups say the situation reflects ongoing struggles with housing, mental health, and substance abuse. The cleanup has renewed calls for more long-term solutions rather than temporary fixes, because we've spent like $800 million in the last 10 years on homelessness issues, and we have more homeless now than we did before. So whatever we're spending it on not working.
Right.
So maybe we shouldn't continue down that road and waste more money and see what we're seeing. I have an
agree.
idea. Why don't we like reinvest into like mental health and substance abuse?
There you go.
Like taking care of those problems.
Yeah.
And maybe that could make a difference.
Sure. Build a house or two.
Yeah. We could build a couple houses.
Sure.
I would say we build a couple like really small houses so that
Yeah.
and make people
Go to work.
Exactly. Yeah. It's 8:00. Do you want to touch on the White House Correspondents' Dinner?
Do you see the pictures?
Which ones?
The one, I don't know. They're
With the guy on the floor?
Guy on the floor, and then
I have a feeling they like stripped him.
yeah.
I might be wrong, but my guess is because I saw the emergency blanket on top.
Yeah.
So my guess is when he was running through, when they tackled him, They probably stripped him down to make sure he didn't have
Have
anything
anything
else.
else? Yeah.
That's my guess. That's like, what a dumbass.
Yeah, I don't even know.
You know, it's like, that's terrifying. I will say that. As a Republican, that's terrifying.
Yeah.
That's really terrifying. But yeah, you know, just wait 2 years, and he's gone. Just wait 2 years. Yeah, that had to been.
The 1 year he decides to go.
Yeah. I don't know what to say. All right, Bert, you have a great night, and I think we'll end it there because I don't have anything else to say except for, you know, don't be
dumb.
Don't be stupid.
And go to work.
And go to work. He obviously wasn't working. He should have been working.
He should have been working.
Yeah. Take your advice.